Yo, what's going on, guys? T with Joe 14, back with a new series, Lies of P. This was my first Souls-like game I've ever played, and since it made that first impression, I think it's my favorite. For those who don't know what Lies of P is, it is based on the life of Geppetto's puppet, just turned into a Souls game. Never believe in a million years that a year ago one of my friends downloaded this for me off Game Pass and just said try it, and it's been my favorite. I've played through 2 or 3 times and I couldn't get enough. So what we're gonna do today is teach you the story and go through the beginning of the game. We've had a big span in playing. Someone hacked my TikTok account. Finally got that back, but what I'm gonna do now is try to share a link and we'll get started. So give me a sec. How did I do this last time? But we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, Lies of P, I was playing a couple days ago, but we are going to do a new game. And with the update they had with the DLC, is you can actually change the difficulty of the game. So we have a very easy and easier than normal, and then we have the regular difficulty, which is what we're going to be doing. So let's get into it.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for you guys is act like I've never played the game before, so we can kind of get that surprise feeling, and I'm not just running through like I did with NG plus Elden Ring. looks like we're in a train car of some kind.
Jimmy will restart soon.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Using the belt, select upper belt, select lower belt, and use the selected item. In the extra bag, hold A plus any of the up, down, left, right keys. And we can actually see, thank God.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help. But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
See, we'll go strength.
Destination Hotel Krat. Recommend escaping from this location.
So let me give you guys a little bit of the story here. So we shall control the puppet P in the inspired city of Krat, which has been overrun by killer puppets and madness. And the game features challenging combat and a lie system where choices affect the story and outcome. Just go ahead and get started. Alright, so we got our pulse cells, so this is how we will be regenerating our health. Shit, he's been behind me this whole time. So you guys saw that his sword broke in half whenever I parried him at like the perfect timing. It is a parry system built into the game. Their attacks will be half of what it's normally going to be. Yeah, here, right here. Perfect guard successful, you will not receive damage and the only stamina will be consumed. to use the John. Alright, so we picked up our first throwable. That quad game, huh? Sounds like heavy footsteps. Sick. Yeah, there he is, just beating a dead body senseless. If anyone finds us, know, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. Saw a huge puppet smashing people to death. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least just to stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive it. Anyone. Seeing what he did, I don't know, man. Beating the shit out of that guy. Go his life, and that'll come into play very soon in the story. Use this thermite at him. Hold RT for a charge attack. A white outline will appear. So this is how to stagger enemies. And we'll go behind them and do a fatal attack here. Alright. So we're back in the front part here. And I want to tell you guys more of the story, but there's like more of a photo-esque intro for the title card. It's really good to watch.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment, gather ergo, clever one. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Alright, so this is how we're going to level up. It looks like we could get leveled up twice. So that's our health bar. Stamina, we'll do one of those. And then new physical attack. Using the Fable arts. So this is more like a special attack, but we're gonna try and save this for the first boss whenever it pops up. Grand exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and Vanini Company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. The task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying general chaos. Alright, so it looks like this area is clear from now. Thought it was, damn. That's more ergo for us then. Looks like it's roped off. Alright, so since we don't see the red button on those locks, that it'll actually shock us. Imagine you just be able to jump and get out of here. Strong attack called a Fury attack. You can't guard them, but you can move out of the way. I believe that's Hotel Krat. That's our destination.
Hotel Krat.
There you go.
Optimal location for observing the destination.
Oh, I dodged that. So the effects of the game, there's grindstone, and when your weapon gets down to a low durability or low health, you have to use it to regenerate it. If not, the weapon will break for that part of the mission, and you have to use a different weapon. Hotel Krat. This is the other side of where we were at the beginning. Here.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
Lonely Traveler.
Hello there. Welcome to Krat, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival.
Purchase, so we have 2100. This Blitz Abrasive, so it'll have a electrical effect on us, on our weapon. So we're gonna let's take 2. And then let's do 3 of these to help us with throwing cells and damaging puppet. Our Fable arts I've been wasting. Alright. Try to do as good as health as low as possible early. I forgot how hard the beginning of this game is. I think that
Out here alone?
he's sold out whenever you buy. I hope not, but I think he is.
Out here alone?
I only buy one of them. Like, come on.
Out here alone?
Alright, so he sold out of those. Now we gotta make them count, because we are out. Thing with those paw cells, if you don't keep up with the damage, that his health comes back. Greatest luxury you'll ever experience.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all. I'm so happy to see you. I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krat to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers, but we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krat is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Alright, so now we can use her to level up, which is nice.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini. I'm no inventor. But perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait. Take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one. I'll use my power to help you. Ergo is the miracle that made Krat prosper. Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make Krat wealthy. When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you. Gather more Ergo. It will make you stronger. In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular. But Gemini is unique. As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean.
Alright.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow! You should take this. Geppetto left it with me. Sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something... Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all... If any of your weapons... I know my way around...
Guess we can upgrade that for now.
A stargazer is a survival device used by the stalkers. It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed stargazers all across the city. If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. Don't look at me like...
Welcome to Hotel Krat. My name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I'm at Hotel Krat. Comfort and calm walk hand in hand. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
Alright, so...
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. He might have a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If he doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. It comes with a long story. Please find that old man.
I'll use my power to help you.
So now I think we gotta go to Elysian Boulevard, and that's up there. That's Rosa Isabel Street. How fancy. I think that's going to be the end of the first video, guys. We'll continue from here next time.